Hey guys, Red Pen Mining here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day. This video, okay, we have now got access to HashWatcher on Android. Alright, so for anyone with Android devices, by the time you guys watch this video, there should be HashWatcher now on the Google Play Store. So this video, I want to demonstrate just using this app on an Android device. You guys have been asking for this ever since we played around with the iOS variant HashWatcher app here. Man, it's been great on the Apple device, but a lot of you guys have been asking regarding the Android device. So I got it here. And we're just gonna go through and set it up and see if it works good on the Android one. So thank you for HashWatcher for sponsoring today's video, guys. Let's go. All right, so I just opened it. I don't have any devices connected to my Android device here, but let's just go through. And so you guys can see here, Brains OS devices can connect. You can see temperature monitoring, hash rate performance, power consumption, fan speeds, mining status, and of course we can add Bitaxes or NerdQX++s or even Octaxes, as you guys have seen before. I will demonstrate adding that today. And of course we can add the Canaan Avalon devices as well, okay? So you can see everything from temperature monitoring, hash rate, power consumption, you can change the fan speeds, mining status, even the pool configuration, all right? So compatible miners, says here is Avalon Nano 3S, Avalon Q, and the Mini 3. I've been able to put my Nano 3s on as well. I had no issue doing that, but let's continue on. Okay, so first thing that comes up is now we can add a device. So I want to add a Bitaxe device. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Just have to select Bitaxe right in the middle there, Bitaxe. Then we're gonna go and give it a name. I'm gonna add an Octaxe first, just to show you guys here. So I'm just gonna call it Octaxe 01. Okay, then we need to input the IP address. Okay, so this is something where I'm gonna just be able to find it on my Octaxe screen, so at the top. So my IP address is for my device, and you guys will probably be different, is gonna be that period 16.46.229. Okay, that's my internal local IP range for my device here. Now I know someone's gonna ask, can you use this app on the outside of your network? Yes and no. It's only if you are technically inclined and you're able to set up a VPN at your home, a VPN server, so that you can use your phone to VPN to your home. If you're using data plan while you're outside of your house somewhere and you want to use this app to connect to your devices at home, you need to know how to set up a VPN server, like an in-house Ubiquiti system. They have OpenVPN, you can use Wireshark. I'm not going to show you how to do that in this video. That will take way too long. You guys can Google it. Anyways, I've input the IP address. You guys can see I'm going to click on Solo Miner and we're going to hit connect. There we go. So look at that. It added my Octaxe 01. So it's kind of like a widget style, which is really cool. You can see the hash rate, chip temperature, VR temp, but if you click on it, you can go in and see even more in-depth information. This is really cool. So let's start from the top. We got the hash rate, we got chip temperature. Then if you click the drop-down arrow, you can actually see even more information. We got chip temperature, VR temperature, frequency, the core voltage, power draw even, oh man, fan speed, and also the fan RPM. Super cool. So let's close that. Let's keep going down here. You can see even the pool status. Pool status, you can see it's alive. You can see which pool I'm solo mining to right now. You see the shares. The pool latency, that is really cool actually. That's a big one. You can see the latency to the mining pool. Lower the better. The pool, you can see the address, pool port, best difficulty share. Oh dude, this is really nice. Okay, so that's pool status. You can see now uptime that I've had this device on. Signal, that's for the Wi-Fi because it is a Wi-Fi device. Shares and best difficulty, and then as we go along, there's the efficiency, the watt per hash, that's really good. Power consumption, you guys can see really good stats here. I love it. Then we got the fan speed. I think this is one of the best features because a lot of the apps out there, even for the Canaan Avalon devices, you can't control the fan speed. So here you can do it on the fly and it will set right away. I'm gonna keep mine at 100, but that's how you change the fan speed. Very, very easy. Then another really cool feature is the overclock ability here. So you can, it looks like we have to tap to unlock it. Okay, and it gives you it gives you a disclaimer there, which obviously, yeah, you guys have to be careful if you're going to be overclocking your device. You got to have ample cooling and whatnot. So look at this. All right, so overclock tune. All right, so it looks like we can do eco, default, turbo, and then max. That's really cool. You can see the existing frequency and voltage I have my Octaxe at. Now, if I wanted to overclock it even further, okay, there is a, just like the web GUI of these Bitaxes, open source Bitaxe operating system, there is the danger zone button. You can click on the settings and you can even change in increments of 5 if you wanted to. Different turbo setting, max, you can change the overclock setting here and go even further if you wanted to. But do that at your own risk. Make sure you have ample cooling, the power supply as well has a lot more headroom because you're going to be possibly using more power or less, depending on if you want to underclock it. But this ability here, man, I'll just show you guys. Let me do turbo. Okay, and it applied a higher frequency, higher voltage, and we will see if it's going to go up in terahash, okay, hash rate, which shows it in real time. Chip temperature, I'm assuming, is going to start ramping up here because maybe I'm using more power. Oh, it looks like it's going down. But yeah, it's really cool to see this information, and it just does it on the fly. You guys can just do it right here through the app, which is honestly super cool. Let's just go eco. All right, changes the frequency. Look at that. Look at that right away. And let's just see if it drops here in real time just to show you guys. Oh yeah, chip temperature is dropping now. You guys can see because I went eco mode. Chip temperature is 56 now. Yeah, this app is, yeah, I love it. I love that you can change it on the fly. You don't need to go through the web GUI anymore. I forgot to mention there is dual mining support as well in here. I'm gonna add a device and see if I have an updated Octaxe that has the dual pool support. Let me do that right now. Let me add another Octaxe here. Okay, I've added another Octaxe here. Actually, before I show you the dual mining support here, just wanted to click on this. There's like a coin price and the solo block probability. So it combines your existing hash rate and then it shows you your chances of hitting a block, whether it's on Bitcoin or BCH. That's really cool. That's really cool. So my odds, not bad. 1 in 104 to find a BCH block. I have a 1 in 16,252 chance to find a Bitcoin block. So as I'm going to be adding more devices here, it's going to aggregate the hash rate and show you your chances. That's really cool. Okay, let's go to the dual mining portion now. All right, so I do have my Octaxe here that is dual pool mining right now. You can see just without opening the widget here, it shows that I have 2 solo pools here. And look at that, man, my CK pool latency is 14 seconds. That's amazing. Okay, anyways, dual pool mining. So it's enabled for me here, and I can do dual pool balance. I can change it here if I want. Right now it's a 50-50 split. I could do, let's do 33%, 67. Really cool, really cool. I can see the pool information here and everything. Oh, this is really cool. All right, yeah, look at that. It shows pretty much all the information here, accepted shares, difficulty share, pool balance, pool port, server, your wallet address, everything. One screen here. All right, so that's dual pool mining. It shows all that information there. As we scroll down after the overclock tune, you can see there's live performance feedback. There's actions as well. You can reboot it from here if you'd like. And they show a lot more hardware information down below here, which is really cool. Okay, so all right, that's it, guys. This is the HashWatcher app for Android. It works perfect here. So you know what? I want to add one more device. Let me add an Avalon Q. All right, that's going to be a Canaan device here. Let me get the IP address. All right, I got my IP in for my Avalon Q right beside me here. Okay, I'm going to hit connect. All right, and there we go. It added the Avalon Q. I like it. Looks like my odds of hitting a Bitcoin block is even better now. That's really cool. But anyways, Avalon Q, let's go in. So Avalon Q, as you guys can see, the information, chip temp, pool information, uptime, efficiency, power, fan speed. This is really important actually for these Avalon devices. I've been turning up the fan speed on a lot of these because they've been getting a bit too hot. So love the feature of changing the fan speed, and you can even change the work mode as well. Okay, eco, standard, super. All right, you can change the work mode right in through this app as well. So better than the Avalon family app where you can't change the fan speed. All right, so yeah, this is gonna be much better. Cooler temperatures, it's already dropping right now. You guys can see. Okay, the temperature is dropping because I upped the fan speed like another 40%. And yeah, see, already dropping. 62 degrees Celsius, we were at 64, 65 before. And it continues to drop. So this is great. This is really good stuff. This is an app I think a lot of people will probably be using if you own any of these types of the devices. Bitaxe even, you know, Bitaxes, Gammas, Nerd QX++s, Octaxes, Avalon Qs, Mini 3s, Nano 3Ss. It's perfect. Yeah, see, 61 degrees Celsius now. So really good stuff from HashWatcher. So they do have a higher paid version. If you want to pay monthly or just, you know, pay it outright, you'll have the app forever. That's what I did, and you get a lot more features if you choose to do so. So link down below to HashWatcher app on Android and on iOS if you guys are interested. Yeah, it looks like they got a leaderboard here as well for the highest, the best difficulty share. That's actually really cool if you want to have this info on there. You just have to go to settings to enable that. So you can see people who have hit the best difficulty on their Bitaxes or Avalon Qs or Avalon devices. Okay, my friends, that's it for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts if the Android app works for you. Again, have it linked down below. Enjoy. All right, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Man, I love showing the dual pool support. That's so cool.